Dave Hadley of Sooke is performing surgery, but he's not a doctor nor a biologist. No, Dave's just an average Joe with a family that's quite fond of fish.
We love to catch it, we love to put it on the plate. I've never bought a fish at the store.
We're at the Sooke Salmon Hatchery. These folks are volunteering their time, spending the day marking 40,000 baby fish by making a small cut on the adipose fin.
It's kind of nice to be able to do our part so we can still keep fish.
But would you give up your day off to mark fish? There's plenty of salmon in the Sooke River now, right? Well, let's go back in time, about 30 years, when it became apparent that something had to be done if the Sooke River was ever going to host salmon again.
1980-81, basically one Chinook came back to the river. Well, you don't have to be a biologist to understand that this species was basically extinct.
Urban development, logging, overfishing made it nearly impossible for the salmon to survive. But just in the nick of time, a bunch of nature lovers formed the Sooke Salmon Enhancement Society and built this hatchery.
So we want to basically mark them and to identify those are the fish that were raised in the hatchery. So whenever those fish come back, then 3-4 years from now, we can figure out what the percentage is of fish that come back from a natural spawn that also takes place, of course, in the Sooke River.
You ever try and hold a tiny fish? Not easy.
Quite the circus act to try to get the fin clipped.
So the fish are sedated before they get clipped.
The adipose fin has proven to be a redundant limb, basically, for those fish, and the removal of them will not impact them at all. These are the ones that have now totally recovered from their little surgery.
While it's great to have so much volunteer help, there are costs involved. It takes about $30,000 a year to keep the hatchery going, so the society holds fundraisers, like barbecues. Their big fundraiser is this Saturday, the Consultants' Invitational 8th Annual Fishing Derby.
Imagine how the West Coast would look like without salmon, with impacts on whales, seals, eagles, bears, forests. So we have to realize the value of these resources, and we as communities have to all get together and every one of us chip in what we can.
In Sooke, I'm Dan Kahan.